So, continuing on with our lesson, this looks like a bear. So I don't like that I've got some fractions happening here. So the first thing I'm going to do is eliminate that. Now we know, since this is an equation, what we do to one side, we have to do to the other. So if I multiply each side of the equation by 2, that's going to eliminate this denominator, which is getting me closer to where I want to be. So 2 is 2 over 1. We know that. And I get 24 plus 12x over 3 equals 5 minus 9. Okay, getting closer to no denominators. So now if I multiply each side by 3, that's going to eliminate this denominator, leaving me with 24 plus 12x equals 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 9 is 27. So, now I'm kind of ready to simplify this as much as I can. So I just brought this side down. 15 minus 27 is negative 12. Then I'm going to subtract 24 from each side. It's eliminated. 12x equals negative 36. Then I would divide each side by 12. That's 1. Ran out of room. X equals negative 36 divided by 12 is negative 3. Okay, next question. So I have, I'm multiplying by 1/3, which is like dividing by 3. I think I'm just going to distribute first. I could do the opposite of multiplying by 1/3 instead, but I'm just going to distribute. X minus 4 equals 1/3 of 6 is 2. X 1/3 of 54. I don't know. I'm going to use my calculator. 54 divided by 3 is 18. Now I have variables on both sides, so I'm going to need to remedy that as a first step. Let's see, what if we did minus 2x from each side? This is eliminated. Then I have negative 1x minus 4 equals negative 18. Now I can add 4 to each side, moving the constants to the same side. And I've got negative 1x equals negative 14. Divide each side of the equation by negative 1, leaving me with x equals 14. And that is my answer for that equation. Next page. So I have the opposite of this quantity. In other words, I have negative 1 times that quantity. I'm going to go ahead and distribute first. So I get negative 3x plus 12 equals 9x minus 4. Now I'm going to move all my variables to the same side. So I'm going to subtract 9x from each side. Keeping in mind I do the same thing to each side of the equation. Again, that's why I draw this line, to remind myself there's two sides to the equation. And to keep it balanced, I need to do the same thing on each side. Okay, so 9 minus 9, 0. Negative 12x plus 12 equals negative 4. Now I'm going to subtract 12 from each side. Negative 12x equals negative 16. Divide each side by negative 12. That over here. X is equal to 16 over 12, which would be 1 with 4 left over out of 12, which would be 1 1/3. It's okay to have fractions as your answers. I know it might feel uncomfortable, but it's okay. In the real world, we usually do end up with rational numbers. Things rarely work out perfectly. Okay, so I have 24 pencils and 3 cups. The second cup, okay, here's 3 cups. I like to draw this out. 2, 3 cups. The second cup holds 1 more than the first. So here's the first cup. The second cup holds 1 more than the first. So the second cup holds what the first one holds, plus 1 more. The third holds 1 more than the second. Holds what the second holds, plus 1. How many pencils does each cup contain? Okay, and there's 24 pencils. So, cup 1 plus cup 2 plus cup 3 is 24. Combine like terms, x is 3 x's plus 1, 2, 3 plus 24. Subtract 3 from each side. 3 x's is 21. Divide each side by 3. X is 7. Now I'm not finished because I have to say how much is in each cup. So the first cup has 7, which means the next cup would have 7 plus 1, which is 8. And the next cup would have 7 plus 1 plus 1, which is 9. Oh, and let's just check it to make sure. 7 plus 8 plus 9 should be 24. Okay, 7 plus 8 is 15, plus 9 is 24. This was just my check step. And it worked out, 24 pencils. That is all of this lesson. You still have your summary, and then you have a problem set to work out. Quite a few problems on the problem set, 5 questions. So, go ahead and do that.